So I went on a date. The date was going to church, but I was late to the date. He arrived at my house at 9:25. I mean, at 9:20, I was out by 9:25, so I was pushing the time that it took to get to church. So then I wanted to get some Starbucks. We go get Starbucks, and he felt like I was pushing the time because church started at 10. We arrived to church exactly at 10. But you know how when you're in the car and you gotta get like ready, put your lip on, get the oil off the bottom of your shoes and stuff? I was doing that. So my date was really anxious to get into church, but I felt like you could just wait for me. So then he's like, I'm gonna just leave you the key. Mind you, this is my first time at his church. I've never been to this church before. I'm a little anxious. It's a date. It's already like the nerves are there. So he leaves, and then I get upset. And I'm like, I feel like you just left me. So I text my friend, and I was like, can you come pick me up? And she's like, where you at? As I'm texting her and talking to her, he comes out because he's like, where are you at? I said, I'm leaving. So then I'm like, he's like, no, don't leave. So I get out of the car, and he's like, come on, let's just go to church. Let's go to church. Let's walk in. And then I was like, no. So I turned around. I said, I'm not going. And then this went on for like less than like 2 minutes in the parking lot. So then I get tearful because I'm feeling left out. Like I feel like you just tried to leave me. And I don't know what that is. But I need y'all to tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong for saying I'm going to leave? Because he said that he felt like it was disrespectful to do all of that. And I just don't feel like I was being disrespectful because I feel like once you got out of the car, you basically left me, and I don't know, I'm your guest. Granted, I don't think that was the intent, but I want to know if y'all feel like I'm disrespectful because I just don't think it's disrespectful that I felt like he could have waited like 3 minutes. I was done. We got to church at 10. I wrapped everything up by 10:03, but then he wanted to hurry up and leave, and then he ended up having to come back out. Am I wrong? Is that wrong? For real, like, is that wrong? Okay, so I went on a date.
Y'all little bitches be so stupid. Y'all little bitches be so stupid. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Yeah, bitch, and get disrespectful. Oops, maybe I need to stop calling you hoes bitches. It is what it is. Just get sick of you, bitches. Bringing shit to the internet and hoping that people will just take your side. Now, I'm pretty sure that there will be like a whole bunch of women who will probably take your side because you know you got to put your lips on. You got to get your beat face. You got to wipe off the oil off your damn shoe. What type of shit that is? And you done came out your house to get into a man's car on a date and you got oil at the bottom of your shoe. What type of oil? Is it motor oil, bitch? Or like y'all can't say in certain states, motor oil. Was it murder oil? Was it cooking oil? Was it hair product oil? Was it oil sheen? I have no idea. Let's run a little timeline down real quick. It was 9:02 when they had a baby.
The date was going to church.
And one thing I can't stand about you, bitch, and society has allowed y'all. Well, I won't say society. Men have allowed y'all to continue to do this, and then y'all been passing this shit down to your children. Then they pass it down to their children about being late, not being punctual. Fellas, I want y'all to understand where women be on time at. To that man's job. For some reason, they get up early and they make it to their job on time. You know, we need to start being more like companies. We need to, like the 3 strikes you out thing. You get your verbal warning, then you get the write up, and then the second write up, and then your ass is fired. This is how we need to start treating women out here in these streets. Women do not have all these lates because they got to get beat, face, lip done and all this fly shit and wipe the oil off of their shoes. Have you ever seen a woman wipe anything off of her shoe while it's raining and she has to get out of her car and go inside of a building to go to work? No, they just go to work. And why y'all ain't never on time? If we get there at 10 o'clock and we supposed to be in there at 10 o'clock, you shouldn't need these extra 3 minutes. What was you doing on the whole ride to the damn church? Why y'all can't be ready before you even get picked up? You is the same you as you was yesterday, last week before, last year, the year before that. Why take you so long to get you together. Why is that? It's just clothes you're putting on. It's just shoes you put it on. If you got to beat your face up and do all that fly shit, you've done that 1,000 times, because y'all love y'all representatives and y'all really do have a problem with yourselves. It is what it is. Low self-esteem at its finest. But
I was late to the date.
yes, and once you was late to the date, and players, y'all got to start. A bitch ain't finna be late for the first day of work, now is she? And if she is late for the first day of work, guess what happens? She's automatically fired. Unless you have like a real excuse, like there's been like a terrorist attack or something like that right there. All right, bam, you can come on in 3 minutes late. Gotcha. But they won't be late for that damn job that they need. See, they'll be late with you because they don't need you.
He arrived at my house at
You
9:25.
got there at 9:25. 9:25 is 35 minutes for you to continue to get your shit together. Continue to get you together. Bitch, you going to church. You're not going to the club. Who you putting on the makeup for and getting your face all beat all up and your lips all glossy and what is that thing that y'all be doing? Trying to solicit. Oh yeah, you going to church to solicit. That's what's up. We not even finna let her go a little further. I'm finna see some of these comments. You say, now I know that y'all think it's cute and wholesome to go on a first date to church, but it is a big red flag as dating a dude with a newborn. Well, who the hell got the newborn? You say, what oil? He said, who has oil on the bottom of their shoes? He say she work in a mechanic shop. Trying to tell you, that was the stupidest shit ever. He say he mistakenly brought a demon to church and the Lord shielded him from that negative energy. He say she plays the victim a lot in her life, I can tell. Yeah, she keep with that I feel. He got out the car and left me the keys and went inside and she felt like he left her. But bitch, you felt like that you was gonna be left. You should have got out the car when he got out the car, so you wouldn't have felt like that you was left. But you as an adult child, you say you making this about you on the Lord's day. You say he did right. You should be happy to have a man that has urgency to go to church. He says she didn't want to be in church. I'm in agreement with that. He said them spears was on you, girl. Them spears was on you, girl. And say you just missed your blessing. Say, girl, you were doing too goddamn much. And that's how I be feeling. I be coming to the internet doing too much. But it's really because y'all get a lot of support on the internet. Y'all get way more support on the internet that y'all don't get in y'all real life. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think it's stupid, but then again, who am I? Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here, man.